Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my KonMari paper purge. I'm very nervous about doing this category. Out of all of the categories in the book, it's probably the one that I'm most anxious about. Not because I have any sort of attachment to my papers, obviously, but more because I think that's the area that I avoid doing the most, so I feel like it's going to be the most difficult. I just have a lot built up, a lot of things that I don't even know what it is. It's all over the house. It's just, I think that's the one thing that I have the most trouble with. So this video I am going to be doing a little bit different than my other KonMaris. I'm not going to be filming sorting through the papers and deciding what to purge, because papers are a little bit different, I think. So I mean, most papers, with the exception of like my children's art and stuff from school, most papers I don't have an emotional attachment to, so I won't be like holding each item and saying, does this bring me joy? It's going to be more of, you know, logistically, do I need to keep this or not? Is it something that I need or that I can get rid of? So I'm not going to film the whole thing. I'm just going to be filming kind of a before and after. So I'll show you guys, you know, how big the pile of papers are, and I probably will take you around and show you where they are, which is pretty much all over my house. And then I'll show the after of what I actually kept, which is hopefully not very much. Also, I did want to quickly give you guys kind of an update on how the process is going. I took a few days off from doing any purging, just simply because I knew this particular category was going to take me some time. So I waited until I had 2 days off back to back to start it, because I knew it would probably take me 2 full days to go through everything, shred everything, organize everything. I mean, it's gonna be a very big process for me. So I wanted to make sure that I allotted enough time to get that done. So that's why I took some time off. Also, I've been just kind of getting caught up on getting rid of the stuff that I have purged so far. So, you know, I had to get rid of a bunch of books, and I finally got everything sent off to ThreadUp and to the Glambot that I wanted to send off. So anyways, I've just been getting kind of caught up on that. And then I wanted to kind of let you guys know, I did finish reading the book finally, and near the end of the book, she talked a lot about what kind of savers we are, whether we're saving things or holding on to things that we don't need because it reminds us of our past and kind of, you know, ties us to the past, or if it's something, or if we're the type of person who's saving it because we are like, oh, I might need that in the future. And I realized I'm definitely I might need that in the future. So there's a lot of things that I don't use, but I keep because I'm like, well, what if I need it? What if something comes up and I need to have that item? And I think that's why my papers are so out of control, because a lot of things will get sent home from the school or something, like newsletters and stuff like that, or I'll get a coupon and I'm like, well, what if I end up needing this coupon? I should save it. So I save a lot of stuff that I think I might need, and never actually end up using it or needing it for anything. So then I just get stacks of papers all over my house. So I definitely realize that's the type of personality I have, that I feel like I need to save stuff because I might need it. So I'm trying to, you know, realize that if I need those things, I can always get them later. A lot of the coupons that I save, like the Bath & Body Works ones and stuff like that, you can get those on your phone in an app. You don't really need the paper copies. And, you know, the stuff from the school, I can always just, you know, write down the important dates on my calendar, because I do have a dry erase calendar that I use. And then throw the paper away. So I just need to learn that it's okay to get rid of things, and that I don't have to save it for, you know, what might come up, because if something comes up that I need it for, I can always get that information online, or I can always talk to the teacher or do something. So I just need to kind of let go of that mentality. So that's definitely something that I'm trying to work on. And I did notice, like, when I was thinking back after I read that last little bit of the book, I was thinking back and I feel like I might have saved a few things clothing wise and shoes and purses, because I was like, well, what if I need this in the future? But I might have to go back and get rid of those things, because if I need something like that in the future, I can go get it. I can go to the store and buy it. There's no reason for me to hold on to it with the idea that maybe someday I might need it when it's not getting used. And anyway, that's what I've been learning so far about myself. And this process has been very eye-opening for sure. So if you have been thinking about doing this whole KonMari purge, there's a lot more, it's a lot more transforming than just, how much stuff you have in your house. There's a lot of personal reflection that goes along with this whole process. So I felt like this has been a really great thing for me. I still have a long ways to go. I'm not even halfway through the process and my home is still very bursting at the seams, but I'm hoping that as the time goes on and I get further on in this process, that I will be able to make some really great progress. So anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and start gathering some papers, shall we? So currently we are in my office. So what I'm going to start doing is going through and just grabbing everything that is paper. So like I have this little stack right here of papers. There's some random smaller papers like on top of the desk here. I'm going to grab all of that. Over here I have more documents. Just this kind of how the papers in my world work. I usually leave them out and then my husband will grab them all up and put them in stacks on my desk. So that's what happens. So that's where some more are. There's some paper type stuff down here sitting next to the desk that I'll grab. There's actually quite a few papers shoved in the drawers too. Just, oh my gosh, this is going to be really hard. So these are all just random papers too, so I'll need to grab all of those, and these drawers have some too. So I will be going through this whole desk and getting everything that's paper related, which is a lot. And then over here, and I do have a shredder, so I will be shredding all of the documents that have information that I don't want to just throw out. But in this cabinet thing here, I do have more paper stored in here. This was at one point really organized with things that I needed to save for the year, but it got very unorganized very fast, and I would like to actually utilize this when I'm all done with what I save. So the important documents that I need to save will be in here. Okay, so over there, that basket is full of manuals and like discs and stuff that came with different electronic type items. So I'll need to pull every document out of there. All of those manuals I need to pull. Okay, this drawer, this bottom drawer here, is actually a lot of sentimental type of papers. So there's a lot of stuff in here that's like my kids' artwork and stuff. So that is a separate category, but I will go through here and pull out anything that is not related to my kids' artwork, so nothing sentimental, but all the rest of, if there's anything else in here, I will pull all of that. Oh god. Okay, on the floor here, I keep stepping over this, but this is a server tray that used to be on my table, and I moved it off because it kind of got taken over with kids' stuff. So there's like coloring crayons, coloring books, coloring pencils, papers, all kinds of random stuff there. So I need to go through that and pull anything paper related. Also, this little thing right here is actually, this little box is actually where I keep my extra cards. I like to send birthday cards to all of my nieces and nephews, and I have quite a few. So I do like to keep extras on hand for that. But there's cards in there, since this is kind of paper, there are cards in there that I probably will never use, so I need to go through that. So I will pull all of that as well. Okay, heading over here, this is my little anxiety corner. So I think I showed you guys this in my book one, but these bags here are full of documents that have been sitting here for months. So I'm going to pull everything from here. I'm not going to be able to open these. Well, I should just open them and show you guys. These are a joke. Like I can't even open these drawers right here because they are so full, they fall over. But those are full of just papers, and the bottom one is the same way. It's so full I can hardly close it. Those are the loan docs from our mortgage, so I need to grab that too. These are just our current bills and stuff, but I need to pull all that and go through all that. There's more papers on top of here, some more bills right on top of, this is my husband's desk. Let me move this over. So he's got some documents here, so I will grab those and go through those as well. This side, I don't think there's papers in here. I think this is just discs and stuff. Oh, there might be some papers over there, so I will pull that. Oh my God. So that's just the office. That's where the main source of papers are. But this is our laundry room, and I do have this bulletin board that has some papers on it too. So I need to pull all those papers off. This is the living room. There's some papers on this little table here, so I will grab those. And then in the kitchen, I have this little island, and this is usually where papers collect. And then my husband gets annoyed and moves them onto my desk. So there are some here now. These are from my daughter's school, so I need to go through these and see what's homework that she needs to keep and what can go. So I'll grab all of that. Also in the kitchen over here is just this little divider thing, which I sometimes stick little papers and coupons in, so I need to grab all of that. There's paper everywhere. This is my junk drawer in the kitchen, and there are some little papers in here too, so I will pull those items. I think that's it for paper in the kitchen. Let me see. I think that might be it for paper downstairs, actually. Now I'm in my bedroom, and I know I have some papers in here. So I have a few kind of stacked up here on this table. A couple just randomly on my makeup counter, so I'll grab those. I think there are papers in these drawers. Not in that one. Some in there. I don't really know what that is, so we'll grab all that. I know I have a lot in my closet. Okay, so that box in the corner there, that is stuff from my childhood. So I'm gonna save that for my sentimental purge, because everything in there is from when I was younger, and I do have emotional attachments to that. So I don't want to do that this time. But if we scroll over here, those are photos, so those wait till the photo section. In that basket, I have papers that I will be pulling out. I need to check that box. I think it's mostly stuff from my childhood and then my kids' drawings and art. But I need to check it and make sure. And that should be it.
All right, hey guys, so I just finished gathering everything.
All right, so these are just like miscellaneous papers. There's some notebooks because the notebooks are full of papers, and I figured once I go through everything I might need those notebooks to organize what I do end up saving. So that's my pile of papers, and then I have all this paper here that is like printer paper, and I've got what, 10 here? I don't know, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of paper. I used to coupon a lot, and I got like 2 huge cases of paper a while back, or even more than that. I can't even remember. I got so much paper like 3 years ago couponing, and I've been slowly working through it, but this is just way more than I need. We don't go through paper that often, so I'm going to just save a couple of these and then donate the rest to the kids' school, because I just don't need all that printer paper. But anyways, I am now going to turn off the camera, and I'm going to start going through this, and I will show you guys what's left. I'm hoping what's left is like hardly anything. I'm hoping to get rid of like 90% of this or more. So, okay, wish me luck, you guys. Okay, so I'm starting to put some things back and getting organized now. So this is the top drawer here of this cabinet that we have. And I did go through all of the documents, and I actually made new folders. So these are the, like, in the KonMari method, she says there's 3 types of documents: ones that need immediate attention, ones that need attention in the near future, and then ones that you don't really need to look at, but you have to save for various reasons. So these are the long-term saves. So I have like this whole back section is all our taxes from the last 7 years. And then these are basically different contracts, like that's our pest control contract, car documents, things like that that we need to save, our life insurance policies, things that we need to save but we don't necessarily need to reference are here. And then I have our mortgage documents there. I just need to get a legal size file hangy thing for this side, because I don't want to lay anything flat in this drawer, because we've done that in the past and then it ends up just stacking up and stacking up, and then it actually broke the drawer because of the weight. So that's what that is in the corner there. That is broken, the bottom of the drawer broke out. So I'm going to avoid doing that. So we're going to make sure everything is hanging where it belongs. So I will get a legal size file folder hangy thing. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to get one so I can put that there. Okay, and now over here, all those bags, I emptied out all the papers. What is left is over here, and none of those are papers. Those are just cables and other things that I need my husband to go through. And then in this cabinet, what I ended up saving was 2 reams of printer or copier paper in there. So I just saved 2. I'm going to donate the rest. I don't need all of those. And then in here is some extra paper supplies. So I have some like unused notebooks and stuff that I'm going to save, because we do go through those for the kids' school and stuff. And then I just have some mailing labels, which honestly I don't use these that often, but I do use them some here and there. So I'm going to keep them for now and see if I use them more. And then this right here is where we're going to keep our unpaid bills, because that's what the system I have been using and I like it, so I'm going to continue using that. Okay, both of these black garbage bags are recycling, so everything in there is papers that could be recycled. And then I'll take you guys over here. I started shredding a little bit, but there's just too much to be shred currently, so this box right here is full of stuff that I need to shred. This little stack of cards are the cards I'm getting rid of, but I was just going to donate those since I don't want to just throw them away. They're all unused. That pile there is pictures and sentimental documents that I'm setting aside to go through when I get to that point. Back here is all stuff that I'm donating. So these are all unused notebooks and unused copy paper, unused post-it notes. I just had too much of all of this. I just had an excessive amount, and none of this has even been touched or used, so I'm going to donate all of this to the kids' schools. This is my pile of sticky notes that I am keeping. I'll just kind of disperse those through the house to the areas that we use them at. Over here, this little pile is my notebooks that I want to convert some things into, so I'm going to save those. So those are the cards that I ended up keeping. This stack is stuff I need to go through with my husband when he gets home tonight, because I wasn't sure on those things. And then I have some extra file folders just in case I end up needing some more after we go through this stack. Otherwise, I'll get rid of the extras when we're done with that. And then this is just some stuff that I have saved for like a video that I have coming up. And some miscellaneous things that I still kind of have to figure out where they go.
I have one more.
But that's it. I feel like between that box, this box here is what I'm getting rid of. Those I'm all donating. And then those 2 bags over there of recycling, that is a lot of papers that I cleared out. And I feel like it's a lot more manageable now. So hopefully I'll be able to maintain less stuff. So we'll see. Thanks for watching today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.